You don't want none! You don't want none!
What's going on, Tar Heel Nation? It is your favorite North Carolinian, Ross, the Tar Heel, and in this huddle, baby, we're going to talk about a very important topic that's near and dear to my heart, man. February 19th is National Take Your Son to School Day. And that's exactly what's going to happen as NC State heads to Chapel Hill this Wednesday. It's always a great time. Now, you can sit with your son in the cafeteria and enjoy some of the finest cuisine that the public school system has to offer. We'll have a reflection period where the sons of the fathers can let their fellow classmates know how much they want to be like their daddy. How when daddy is looking to maybe possibly get out of the ACC, they have to use legislation to tie themselves to the ankles of their daddy because they can't stand the thought of being without their daddy. How they're like a 38-year-old child living in their daddy's basement, benefiting almost solely on the hard work and back of their daddy. All right, that's enough, okay? But before we get into this second round of the 2024-2025 basketball version of this rivalry, if you can even say that on the stinking hardwood, let's give a shout out to the Huddle Hooligans for all that they do, man. Getting to the tail end of our second basketball season as a channel, and I could not do it without you guys. Love you all, man, so much, man, and I appreciate you more than you know. Live reaction and watch party Wednesday night at 7 p.m. So come hang out with your boys. We watch the Heels handle business. And we'll jump headfirst into this thing by taking a look at the updated ACC rankings, or standings, if you will. And Duke is 15-1 in conference. Louisville and Clemson are 13-2. Wake is 11-4. SMU is 10-4. Carolina is 8-6. And State is somewhere like down there at the bottom at 3-11 in the conference, man. Schedule leading up to this game includes Syracuse at Pitt and Virginia Tech at Boston College on the 18th. And then there's SMU at Notre Dame and Miami at FSU on the 19th, which is obviously the day that Carolina and NC State play. Now, the NC State Wolfpack are coming off of a 70-62 win over the Boston College Eagles, but they are 1-4 in their last 5 games, man. Now, Carolina got a hard-fought victory against Little Wolfie in Raleigh back in January, 63-61. The Wolfpack are led by head coach Kevin Keats, who is 148-110, which is good for a .574 win percentage since he's been in Raleigh. And their leading scorer is a 6'4", 185-pound senior guard, Marcus Hill, who's averaging 12.6 points per game, 4.2 rebounds, and 1.8 assists. He's shooting 47% from the field, but only 20.6% from 3. Their leading rebounder is a 6'10", 240-pound senior forward, Brandon Huntley Hatfield, who's averaging 5 rebounds, and he's also contributing 8.2 points per game. And their leading assist man is a 6'2", 195-pound senior guard, Michael O'Connell, who's averaging 3.2 assists and 0.9 turnovers. He's also averaging 6 points per game and contributing 2.7 rebounds. Now, the Heels are led by head coach Hubert Davis, who is 93-42 in his 4th season at UNC, which is good for a .689 win percentage. Their leading scorer is a 6', 180-pound senior All-American, RJ Davis, who's averaging 17.3 points per game, 3.8 rebounds, and 3.8 assists. He's shooting 40.5% from the floor and 32% from 3. Now, Carolina's leading rebounder is the 6'3", 195-pound junior guard, Seth Trimble, who's averaging 5.5 rebounds, and he's also contributing 12 points per game. And the Heels' leading assist man is a 6'1", 180-pound sophomore point guard, Elliot Cadeau, who's averaging 6 assists to 3.3 turnovers. He's also contributing 10.3 points per game and 3.1 rebounds. Carolina is averaging 80.3 points per game. They're giving up 76.8. State is averaging 69.5 points per game and giving up 68.7. Carolina's averaging more rebounds, assists, and blocks. And as you can see, State is averaging more steals, man. So now that we've taken a look at the individual and the team statistics, let's get into Russ's 3 keys to a Tar Heel victory, man. And key number 1 is this: limit second chance opportunity. State is not a team that shoots the ball particularly well, and they don't have a lot of guys that can kind of fill it up, if you know what I mean. So they were able to capitalize on some second chance opportunities in the first matchup between these two schools that helped keep the game close, right? Carolina's inability to get the defensive rebound, allowing NC State to have second chances, which they scored some points off of. If Carolina can rebound and limit NC State's offensive second chance opportunities, they'll be in a great position to run past the Wolfpack. Key number 2, man, no stinking droughts. Carolina has to limit the scoring droughts, bro. This season, with multiple instances where the Heels went 3, 4, 5 minutes, dude, without any points. Now, they did a much better job against Syracuse offensively, but moving forward, Carolina needs to limit these scoring sabbaticals, okay? Get into your half-court sets, move the ball around, right? Make the defense rotate and run when you can. And key number 3, this might be a little controversial, but I think a key to this game, dude, and maybe even moving forward, is RJ at the point guard position, man. Yes, EC has led the Heels in assists this year, and on the surface, 6 dimes a game is pretty daggone impressive. The issue is the 3.3 turnovers, man, that seemingly come in spurts, man. I'd like to see RJ control the offense at the point for extended minutes and bring Elliott off of the bench. Yep, I said it. The 5-star EC, his perpetual carelessness with the ball has him coming off the bench in this one, man. I'm thinking RJ, Ian, Drake, Jalen Withers, and Vin Allen, just to give you a little bit of size down low. If you wanted, obviously, to find, Seth Trimble in the starting lineup and maybe Drake coming off the bench, I don't have any issues with that as well. But RJ needs to run the stinking point, man, for extended minutes. It's just more efficient with him on the floor at the 1 at this stage, in my personal opinion. And that'll lead us into the prediction portion of the show. It's going to be short and sweet, baby. The ESPN matchup indicator gives the Heels an 84.3% chance at beating the Wolfpack. And this one ain't stinking changing, okay? Carolina is 167 and 81 all time against their sons from daggone Raleigh. And they are 82 and 23 at home. Heels on the Wolfpack neck, causing that daggone tongue to hang out. And Carolina keeps those tourney hopes alive. Give me NC State 72 and the North Carolina Tar Heels 73, because you already know Carolina's going to find a way to make this daggone thing close. And it's kind of a rivalry, okay? But Carolina stinking wins, man. So, to Wolfie Nation, when Daddy picks you up from school Wednesday at 7 p.m., you better be on your stinking best behavior, okay? Don't make Daddy get the belt out, all right? You better daggone act like you got some sense when Daddy takes you to school on Wednesday. So, it's a great day to be a Tar Heel, baby. We will see you at the watch party. Go Heels.
I'm a Tar